You know, if I had to choose between this game and suicide, I'd fucking kill myself! Brace yourself, folks, because when I'm done with this game, I'm about to unleash something so sinister and so vile that no other game reviewer in the world could handle such evil. Now let's take a look at the cover of the game. And it should be noted that Convoy no Nazo in English stands for Mystery of Convoy. And if you've seen the Transformers series in Japanese, you know that Convoy is Optimus Prime. Now I understand that Japanese people who speak English don't pronounce English words properly, and that is why they call their form of English English. But I thought that if you work for a video game company in Japan, you're supposed to know both English and Japanese to release games outside of Japan. After all, the text is in English throughout most of the entire game. So why is Convoy spelled Convoy? And I've seen shitloads of Diaclone and Japanese Transformers commercials, and they clearly say Convoy and not Convoy. Judging by the spelling of the title, that should give you some sort of indication that something is seriously wrong with this game. And you're about to find out. Oh, and before I begin the game, I should let you all know that the theme song in the title screen is the same as the theme song of the Japanese intro of Transformers Season 3.
Oh, fucking shit! Oh!
Holy Jesus Christ almighty, was it really necessary to give me that epic seizure? Alright, before I start bashing the game, and since this is a one-hit kill game, let's compare this game to other one-hit kill related games such as Super Mario Bros. In that game, you die after getting one hit and start over again, but only when you're small. And here's another difference. Enemies jump and or walk back and forth from point A to point B and vice versa, or they just stand there and try to kill you. That way, you'll learn about the level if you fail, and so that you can try again. Plus, you have mushrooms and fire flowers, which are special items to keep you from dying. Now, let's talk about another one-hit kill game, Contra. In that game, you die in one hit, but you come back at the exact same spot that you died on instead of starting from the beginning again. Why? Obviously, the game is more challenging and has more enemies. And again, enemies would either run or jump back and forth from point A to point B and vice versa, or just stand there and try to kill you so that you'll learn about the game. Now that we got all that cleared up, does this game do any of that for regular enemies? Hell no! Instead, enemies fly around randomly and pop out of nowhere without even warning you! And also, you die in one hit, but regular enemies take fucking forever to kill! And he's Ultra Magnus, for Christ's sake! Is he that weak?
Bullshit!
So now that we started reviewing this game, we're not going to go ahead and skip to parts like most reviewers do, no. Instead, we're going to go all the way through. And don't give me that because I deserve to get tortured by a shitty game while you don't. Give me a fucking break. Oh, and because the graphics of this game are so primitive, some bullets and missiles you might see in the game may look like stars in the sky, meaning that you might die by surprise. All of these problems I mentioned about this game were the reasons why it's so, quote, hard, unquote. Not even Atari games had this problem. Hell, not even those old DOS games had this problem. Well, except for the whole side-scrolling part in the DOS and Atari games, because they don't have those, and Mario Bros. Was the first to establish that. But you get the idea. Oh, and every time I die, you're gonna see the bullshit clip, because this game is just inside out, upside down, dipsy doodle, topsy turvy, in your face, up your ass, straight up, straight down, totally fucking
Bullshit!
So let's take a look at the first level, and also know that this is the first indication of how broken this game is. Look at what I'm doing. This is all I'm doing. Running, shooting, sometimes jumping. I'm only jumping over the tanks. And that thing, whatever the fuck that is. That's it! I just fly through that first stage. For God's sakes, the first level of Super Mario Bros. Was more fun to play. Even the first level of those old Atari games like Pac-Man and Space Invaders, and even those old arcade games had first levels that were more fun and give you at least some challenge. No! Boom! And that's it! Oh, and you're gonna love the first boss. Oh my god, this game stinks! Look at how easy this whatchamacallit is. That's it! If you thought that was bad, wait until you see level 2. This is where the game drives me nuts. Remember when I said that enemies fly around randomly and pop out of nowhere and then kill you without warning? You're about to see what I'm talking about right here. Now the only way to pass this level is to get the barrier, which is the B item that you might see. And not to mention, I don't remember any of these enemies in the Transformers series. Do you remember generic planes or whatchamacallits or what the fuck that thing is over there shooting me? Did they even exist in the show?
Bullshit!
Exactly. That's it. I'm gonna make your brothers, your mother, your sisters, your fathers, your cousins, your aunties, your uncles, and everyone else in your family sorry. I'm gonna kick fucking ass like time to blast these motherfuckers. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah! That's what we talking about, dog. Give me that fucking barrier now. That shit didn't help. Come on, give me something good. Boom, boom, boom. Blast them, shoot.
Bullshit!
Alright, I'm gonna show you a little trick. If you hold A and B and start, you start from the same level again. Come on! I'm pissed off! I'm hardcore!
Bullshit!
You can't fuck with me! I'm hardcore! Come on!
Bullshit!
I'm fucking hardcore! Shoot! Shoot!
Bullshit!
You wanna fuck with me? You think you can fuck with me? It ain't over! It ain't over! Boom! 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 Well, that plan didn't go out too well. Let's try plan B. I gotta be quiet. There it is right there. Yes! 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 Thank you, Jesus Christ Almighty, Savior of the world! It worked! Yes! That plan worked! Oh my god, this is funny. Please tell me this is a joke, right? Okay. I'll calm down.
This is so fucking bastard twice!
Great, now two giant testicles want to attack me. God, this game has the worst hit detection in history. Oh, and to transform, press and hold down. That way you'll be able to shoot up with the B button or shoot across with the A button. But if you need to shoot enemies above, this is really helpful. And check out the worst hit detection in gaming history. Look, I'm shooting directly at him and it takes forever! Shoot! I'm supposed to kill that bat thing, whatever it is. I presume it's Rat Bat, but I don't know. And I'm still trying to shoot! Fuck him. Watching me ace this level, it's hilariously easy. That's it. And guess what? There were hardly any enemies! Seriously, I could count. There were like 3, 4, or 5 of them, including the one you couldn't kill until like light years later. A Decepticon symbol. Literally, the Decepticon symbol is attacking me as the boss. That is the most ingenious and creative idea from the minds of the game developers from Takara. That's like if I made a G.I. Joe game where one of the bosses is a giant flying cobra symbol. Wow! I'm about to shit my pants. And that's how easy this guy is. That was fucking pathetic! I don't get it. The first level is too easy, the second level is too hard, the third level is somewhat hard yet somewhat easy. Is this game really that unbalanced? Are the graphics really that generic for an 8-bit Transformers game? And you know what's really bothering me right now? The fucking music! Seriously. In most NES games, songs that will loop after playing for a short period of time have different beats or different notes. But in this game, you hear the same shit over and over and over again. Takara made a game about Transformers, but it's really lame. Straight from the get-go, this game is
Bullshit!
This game's beyond broken.
Bullshit!
Restart that second verse. This game's beyond broken. Takara, what the fuck were you smoking? The Convoy no Nazo is
Bullshit!
I'm running out of lyrics, cause this game makes me sick. Everything about this game is
Bullshit!
You know what? I think I proved my points in this game. I know I've said that I was gonna go all the way through before, but sympathy came to my mind. So without further ado, let's fast forward this shit. Hold it. Oh, so now I'm fighting a spaceship. Alright, I'll give some credit for this one. But here's the problem. It doesn't do anything! All it does is move up and down, up and down, up and down! Anyway, continue.
Bullshit!
Damn, I didn't know Cheetos balls could kill Transformers easily.
Bullshit!
That was my bad. Finally! I'm fighting a Transformer for once! Judging by its size and since it looks like it's consisted of vehicles and cars, I think that's a different color version of Menasor. This would actually be cool if it was more challenging. He's like all the other bosses in the game. He is too fucking easy. another Decepticon symbol as the boss, but with a different color. Nice try, Takara! I beat him already, you fucktards! And he was too easy. And guess what? He's not any more difficult! Anyway, continue. Optimus Prime. I don't know who the fuck that is, but take a wild guess at what he's gonna do. Oh, I get it. 3 different colors represent patriotism for the Decepticons like a flag. Decepticon, Decepticon, from sea to shining sea. Alright. You know what? We're gonna stop from here. I don't think anything else needs to be said. I basically covered up everything in the game and how bad it is. Bad level designs, unbalanced difficulty, bosses that a 6-year-old gamer could easily beat. What about the controls? To me, at least they kinda work. The only problem is that even if you press the A button lightly to jump like I'm doing right now, you'll still jump too high, and that's one of the reasons why I kept dying. And one of the level design problems in this level is that you might get stuck at certain places. Hell, I almost died in this level because of that, along with the enemies flying around randomly and you end up falling to their trap. Oh, and you can play 2-player and each player takes a turn like in Super Mario Bros. But that ain't gonna help either, unless the person you're playing with is a speedrunner. And as you can see right now, I'm being extra careful so I won't die. This game screwed me over. This game fucking screwed me over! Why did you screw me over, Takara? Why? Remember in Super Mario Bros. In the Japanese version of Super Mario Bros. 2, how there were certain stages in the 4th part of the stage where you have to go through a specific pattern walkthrough to get to Koopa? Well, the difference here is that those games were straightforward, despite how difficult Super Mario Bros. 2 was. This game, however, is not! And throughout almost the entire fucking game, all you do is survive and kill as many as you can because you die easily, as if you were in the fucking guerrilla war. It looked like Takara was going for that, but no! Suddenly, a moron designer said, "Oh, let's make level 9 similar to Super Mario Bros. Despite how broken we've made this game so far, and that we've only made this game a one-hit kill game where you only need to survive." And everyone in Takara thought it was a brilliant idea, but they failed miserably! Now look at this. Some platforms in the level connect to each other. There are blue pipes between the 2 platforms. Now let me ask you this question. Do you think any gamer who starts playing this game would think that those pipes are in the way, especially when they need to survive the 2 orange things in the way that they're trying to kill you? Of course! But guess what? Takara tricked us again! You have to go through the 3rd path of the 2 platforms connected with the pipes. And they don't look like stuff that you can go through. Takara, are you fucking retarded? At long last, we finally get to fight a villain from the series, Megatron. But here are two problems. First of all, he's just as weak as pathetic as the other Transformer bosses that nobody's ever heard of. And that is just fucking sad. Right now, I feel sorry for Megatron because the retarded game designers in Takara's game division don't know shit! The fact that he's a giant makes it even sadder. Second of all, if this game is based on the Japanese dub of Season 3 because of the theme song in the beginning and the fact that Ultra Magnus is in it, shouldn't that be Galvatron instead? Maybe they couldn't make him as Galvatron because they had issues making an 8-bit version of him. Either that or they were just plain lazy as usual! And again, Megatron is a fucking joke in this game. Watch me kick his ass. Told you this was sad. Alright, now just wait a minute here. This is the last stage where the real final boss is? It looks exactly like level 8. Except you go up this time. But here's the problem. It worked when you were going down in level 8 despite the level being too easy. But here, it doesn't work. Take a look. Even if you kill an enemy in this level, if you go back to the same spot you killed it at, guess what? It comes back! Look at this. Sometimes you can shoot that thing above, but sometimes you don't. Let me try this again. Let's try again! Now let's try this again! See what I'm talking about? Sometimes this shit doesn't work. And how the hell am I supposed to shoot this thing? Now look at this. There are two of these things trying to kill me. How the hell am I supposed to survive? What do? You go back down. And as you can see, enemies come back again! And then you kill them from here. We're finally here. Well, we beat Megatron and it turned out that the last level is after Megatron. So who could be the very last Of course! Unicron! The monster planet from Transformers the movie! After all, Season 3 comes after the movie and they put Megatron in anyway. And since the only villain with a higher position than Megatron is Unicron, Takara most likely put him there. Am I right? Imagine fighting Unicron either in his planet state or his transformed state. Or as a giant head, like in Season 3, because that's all he was. He must be the real challenge. I guess they made the other bosses so easy so that people will know that Unicron is super challenging. And then when he dies, he explodes into big, gigantic, 8-bit explosion pixels. Wouldn't that be awesome? So, is the final boss going to be Unicron? No. It's Trypticon. Fucking Trypticon! I don't get it. Why would they put Trypticon as the final boss instead of Megatron, the main villain? I mean, nobody sees Trypticon as the most recognized villain from the show. Oh well. At least it is a Transformer, unlike most of the characters from the game! But how difficult is he? Take a wild guess. But you might be saying, oh, he throws giant fireballs this time. That's not much of a difference. Anyway, time for the usual overponage. Now for the spectacular ending of... text. The ending is nothing but text. Please tell me this is a joke because I'm not laughing. I said I'm not laughing! I said I'm not laughing. No. Convoy no Nazo, you fucking suck. You make me sick. I hate you for everything your gameplay stands for. I busted my ass to complete the game, as well as my review of it, because of how broken you are. And what do? You screw me over by giving me an ending with nothing but text! Seriously, after all the hassle I've been through to beat it, you're gonna fucking pay for that. I'm better off playing good games like Super Mario Bros. And many other Famicom classics. They make me pleased. And you're nothing to me. Now
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! What, 9,000? Now that we got that out of the way, let me give you some word of advice for you people. Do not, by all means necessary, do not play this game. Just walk away. Walk away and never return. Now as for you, Takara, the day will come when everyone in the world is exposed to this garbage, and the apocalypse will fall upon you! So with that said, this game gets a 5 out of 5. 5 pieces out of 5, that is. Now it's time to rip this game in half! Rip things in half! Rip stuff in two! Rip things in half! Break stuff in two! Take your mattress, rip it in half! The time has come, so just take a sip and rip things in half! I'm not done yet. Now to send this game into fucking oblivion!
Domino's Pizza. Oh man, I'm seriously fucked up after what I just did. Well, here's the thing. You know that Transformers game you showed me like a few years ago or something like that? Well, I just reviewed that thing and I don't know what came out of me, man. I think I should stop playing bad games for a while and stick to good ones. What? No, go ahead. Tell me. What? There's a sequel? next time on Awful Games. It's not over! Seriously, the torture is not over.